Hello, my name is Tom Schultz and I'm managing partner of Chase National Kiwi Farms north of Marysville, and we're business members of the Yuba-Sutter Farm Bureau. When we started growing kiwi fruit, most of us traveled to New Zealand, which is a major producing kiwi fruit country in the world. And from there we learned the different techniques, how they grew them and how they trained them. So most of the kiwi fruit plantings throughout the world now use a trellis system to hold up 15 tons of fruit that can be produced off each acre. And there's various types of trellis system, but ours is called a pergola, where it's a continuous wire going across a vineyard that holds up all the fruit and the vine and all the support that's needed to do that before we get into harvest. A typical fruit set in a kiwi fruit block, and this organic block is a good producer. Right now we're just about halfway through our growing season, and this block here probably will be harvested on around first part of November once we reach the minimum sugar levels and pressure tests and all this fruit. But we normally go about 2,000 to 3,000 7-pound trays per acre off this block here. So far it looks pretty good at this point. Since we're one of the largest organic kiwi fruit growers in California, our marketing season sometimes extends all the way into May and early June. But we do have to maintain that temperature and humidity in the storage, because we try to service probably about 80% of our business is sold, or the market is here in the United States, and the rest go to Japan and Taiwan with our company's fruit. So we're a major exporter to Japan. We've been exporting there since the late 70s, and we feel that's a key market for certain sizes and quality of fruit. Farming over 100 acres of kiwi fruit organically is a challenge, especially since only about 10% of our industry here in California farm organically. But what we have felt is that we carved our niche, even though there are a lot of extra effort as far as costs involved for inputs. But the main problem is weed control. So we've been the full cycle. We've tried rototilling, we've tried mowing, and recently we've expanded into Chinese weeder geese that actually eat the weeds in the vineyard.
So we have about 4 weeder geese per acre, and as you can see, they do a pretty good job of eating down the weeds. They have to be managed. You have to worry about predators, but again, it's another tool we use for weed control in organic blocks.
I think agriculture here in the Yuba-Sutter area is very important to the local economy, especially since we're blessed with great soil and abundance of water that enable us to grow these wonderful crops locally. Because that we employ a lot of people and that we have the ability to work with all the general stores in the area for all the inputs we need in our blocks, I think that adds to the economy. It'll always be here, and we hope that people respect that agriculture is important in the Yuba-Sutter area, and it's continued on for a lot of years.